What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, it is Mannequin Monday. Yes, it is. And we're about to do a fall, creepy fall wreath. And yes, I am still in my dining room because I think we're going to be back in the shop next week. We'll get the shop moved and I will be back in there after I get everything situated in there. I will be back wide open in the shop next week. Hey, Miss Diane, if y'all would please go ahead and share for me, I would appreciate it. While y'all are jumping on, I'm just going to make sure I got everything here that I need. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Car, you made it safely home. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? So, just if you girls did not see before in the post, you didn't see what we're putting in this wreath. But I have been working on this mannequin head, and there goes my... Okay, thank you, Cara. Facebook's doing that crazy stuff again where it doesn't want to scroll comments. But if you guys did not see the post that I posted saying what we were going to do tonight, I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of what's going down in this evergreen tonight. Y'all ready? I've been working on her, and I put her together for Halloween. So she is my first. She's actually my second mannequin, but she's actually my first that I've done like everything full force, went in 100% on her. So she is going down in our wreath tonight. Isn't she just gorgeous? She is just pumpkins. We have orange pumpkins. We have black and white pumpkins. We have hay. We have everything going on here. But she is actually going to go in the center of the wreath. So I chose an evergreen because the evergreens are a little more sturdy. They're a little bit more heavier. And she's not really that heavy. She is a styrofoam head that started out just plain styrofoam that I put together. Hey girls. Hey everybody, thank y'all so much. I'm sorry, Facebook is not scrolling like it's supposed to, so I have to keep hitting it. So if I miss any of your comments, I'm sorry. Cara is actually on. She is on under Sweet Tea's Craft House. She is going to be my moderator tonight. She's going to be helping me out until I can find me a biz buddy, somebody that can help me. So with all that being said, if y'all would please go ahead and share for me, I would really appreciate it. And I just want to congratulate Miss Karen Scott. She was the winner of the wreath that we did last night, the last and final Sunday giveaway, in order for us to prepare for the upcoming holidays. So, oh man, I hate that these things are not scrolling. It's okay though. Hey Miss Barbara, hey Lindsay. If you're new here, please, if you will, just tell me where you're from and how you found me, how you just stumbled over here on my page. I love to know, and I love to get to know all the new people. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. So like I said, we're gonna use a evergreen base. Let me get my coffee out of the way. We're going to use this beautiful evergreen. And because I'm putting this mannequin head in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 18, they're 18 inches long, but they're 22 gauge. And it's just like floral stem wire. And I am going to use this to make me a crossbar, if you can see it, to make me a crossbar across the back side of the wreath to hold down the mannequin. I am definitely going to glue her in, but this is just to help keep her sturdy and not to fall through. So I'm going to go ahead and put her in. But before I do that, this is a round evergreen. Woohoo. And I'm just going to push her kind of to make her like an oval. I want her kind of more like an oval than a round. So we definitely have our oval shape now. And girls, if you are not following me on my biz page, shame on you. Jump on over there and follow me really quick if you don't mind. So, I have been busy today trying to finish up Miss Creepy here and get her ready to go down in this beautiful evergreen and picking out stuff to go in it with her. And girls, I have got these pumpkins that are to die for. And I wanted some pumpkins that match the colors that I chose for her. Y'all, look at these pumpkins. Look at these pumpkins, if y'all can see them. Aren't they just so cute? Y'all, that is screaming fall. Screaming fall. Hello, Paula. Hey, Miss Virginia. Thank you so much for the kind words you sent me today. I really appreciate that. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, everybody. Y'all go on and jump on over to all your little craft sites and your yard sale sites. You know, all them little sites y'all be scrolling through looking for all the goodies. Go on and share me an audio. So, alright, so when you're doing this, when you do these evergreens, I like to just straighten my limbs out, get everything to sit really pretty. And I don't like anything to sit flat. I like all of it to stand straight out and sit up like it's supposed to be. But I'm going to do a ribbon like I did last night. I'm definitely going to use a 4-inch, a 2.5, and then a 1.5. I think the look of that is just so pretty, and I think that's just the look that I want to use with this wreath. And yes, I is barefooted. Yes, I is. I'm just an old country girl. I do everything barefoot. That's probably why I had to have surgery on my foot. Because I hate shoes. I hate shoes. I hate shoes. I love my flip-flops, my Toms, my Chuck Taylors, stuff like that. Stuff that's not good for your feet. But I love it. So, I'm going to go ahead and take my floral wire right here, if you can see it. And I'm going to attach it to the back. And I'm going to do it midways up because I want her up toward the top. So I'm just going to twist her on this side. And then I'm going to pull her over here and tie her down over here. And so I promise you, she ain't going nowhere. It's kind of like a guitar string. Honey, you can come on through.
I'm good.
My honey bunny stopped right there at the phone, and he was scared to walk in the kitchen. He didn't want to interrupt my life. Okay. So, now, since I'm doing the crossbar back here, just to make sure that she's not going anywhere, I am going to run my mesh, and I'm going to put 2 pieces of mesh in the center. So I just want to make sure she is stern, she's safety, she's doing her PPE, And she ain't going nowhere. So I chose burlap. Of course I did. It's a fall color. Who wouldn't want to choose burlap, you know? Burlap's such an easy color. It matches everything. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Why are we not scrolling? I don't like that. Trish, will this be for sale on your Etsy? It will. It will. I started to post it beforehand, but I was like, nah, I think I'm going to put it together first. But it will be available immediately after the live. And believe it or not, I've already had like 5 people already message me about this particular mannequin today. So they was like, have you got that Halloween mannequin done yet? But guess what? She's about to be done. She is about to be done, and then I'm going to start on my next one. And my next mannequin, I am going to do Harley Quinn style. So I'm trying. I'm not the best at it. I'm just starting. But what's the old saying? The more you work at it, the better it'll get. So hopefully they'll get better and better as I go. Now, let me tell you something about some darn frays on some mesh girls. I hate them. They get on my nerves. Alright, so I'm just going to run some loops all the way around. I'm going to start them off in the inside and work my way to the outside. And all I'm doing is just running them through. I know you guys can't really see. That's why I cannot wait till I get back in my shop. But all I'm doing, let's see if I can get y'all up close and personal here. There, get y'all a little closer on here. All I'm doing is just running some mesh around the center of this form. And I'm going to do it pretty quick to try to get through here. But when I run my loops through, I always try to kind of spread them out as I go. And this burlap, let's just drop that. It's getting in my way. And I'm going to say these are probably about 10 inches. I don't want to say too much more than that. I'm going to say about 10 inches. And so I'm going to run them, like I said, all the way around the inside first. And then we're going to move to the outside. And I love doing these because on these evergreens, oh my goodness, girls, on these evergreens, you got plenty of, you know, what do you want to call them, stems, or you have plenty of ties on here you can use. So I just love evergreens. And like I said, they're a lot more sturdier than just your basic work reed forms. Come on. Jeez whiz. Let me tell you. And this particular evergreen came from Sims Pottery in Graham, North Carolina. I'm actually going to be going to their fall show hopefully soon. It's coming up. So if anybody is going, please let me know, because I would love to have a buddy come with me or meet me there. Somebody I can hotel with. So if you are a fellow Loftet, a fellow crafter, and you're going to the Sims Fall Show, please let me know, because I would love to have a partner in crime while I'm there. We can have some fun. Like Burlington and Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, all that's right there around there. Oh my goodness, we could have some fun. So I'm just taking it around the outside. Again, these are probably, I'm going to say, about 10-inch loops. And then I'm going to come back through and I'm going to put some in the center to hold this baby girl down. And let me tell you, I have worked and worked and worked on her because I do things and I'll be like, no, I don't like that. No, let's redo her. So I would take her apart and keep redoing her. I can't tell you how many times I've painted that thing. I've painted it multiple times and kept painting over it till I got the colors I wanted. I was just looking for, like, you know, fall has certain colors. And so I wanted, you know, I wanted the fall colors incorporated, but at the same time, I wanted a different look. So I did some coppers and some browns and some oranges and blacks, and then we got some jewels in there. So let's see how she's going to turn out in here. And then I'm going to put a big bow on her, and I'm going to put it up around her neck. And I picked out, I know I said last night I was going to use that 4-inch, the other 4-inch. But I think because I want to use like a pumpkin fall ribbon, I think I'm going to use a 4-inch black with some gold in it to kind of go along with the gold that she has on her. But we'll see. We'll see as we get around there. So we have added all the burlap around. Now we're going to put some in the center. So we got all our burlap. Let me back her up now. Woo! There we go. We got all the burlap in her. Now we're going to add something to the center. And then we're going to pop her in there. Let's see. I think I have some. I think I may add a little bit of this in here to match her. Yep. We're going to add a little bit of her in there. And we're going to put her as if we were doing, let's say we're going to do 15 to 20 inch ruffles. What's up, what's up, what's up, girls? Yes, I did make her, Miss Yvonne. Hello, everyone. Thank all y'all for sharing. And again, I'm not pre-cutting anything. I'm going to cut her as I go along. And so we're going to do, like I said, 15 to 20 inch ruffles. And what I'm going to do is I'm just pinching her up the center just like I always do to get my little butterfly. And I'm just going to pop her in the same twist that I twisted the burlap off, just to give her another pop of color. And kind of have some colors that match her in here as well. And then I'm going to put a few of them in the center. And I'm not measuring this on my mat. I'm just really just kind of going with it. It's usually from my chin to my belly button is usually how I do it. But I'm in not a hurry, but I'm excited to get her in here. So I am kind of in a hurry. I want to see what she looks like in here. And I think she's going to be gorgeous. And look here, girls. Hobby Lobby has some awesome fall stuff out. And not only that, girls, can you believe they already are preparing for Christmas? They've already shut the owls down. They got poinsettias there. So nothing else can go there. I'm like so excited. I cannot wait to see the Christmas line this year, because the Christmas line that I get most excited about is the Raz line. And they have, this year, they have the Santas, the elves, the rain, everything in denim and black and white check, y'all. Like, it's the die for. I love it. I get so excited over Christmas. That is like my busiest time of the year. Halloween is pretty good, but Christmas is my biggest time because I do houses. I decorate different places. I make wreaths. I make garlands. I do giveaways. I do all that during the holidays. So, like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. And plus, we were going to wait to move into our new house after Christmas, but I think we're going to go ahead and try to get it out of the way and get it done as soon as we can. So, girls, I get to decorate my house this year with lots of Christmas. And, you know, I have a tree for every bedroom, a tree for every bathroom, a tree for the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the front porch. I have trees for every room. It is insane, but I love it. And then I like to put my Christmas up right after, y'all don't pick on me, the day after Halloween. But I almost have to because with all the business I have during the holiday season, and y'all know if you're in the craft world and you're a florist or you are making wreaths or whatever it is you're doing, you already know that you are busy around that time of year, and you kind of have to put your stuff up first, because if you don't, then you probably lost your chance because you're so busy. So I put my stuff up right after Halloween, and I love it. And I just love to enjoy looking at everything for them couple of months. You know, you don't, that's it. You get a couple of months a year, and that's it. It's done. It's a wrap. So we're almost done with the bottom row, and then we're going to put some of this up on the top row, and then we're going to add a few pieces on that crossbar that I put in the center. And I'm sorry, but my comments are not scrolling. I promise. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, but they're just not scrolling. Miss Cara is on, I think. Again, my comments aren't scrolling, so I think she's on. So if you girls need anything or have any questions, she'll help you. She's in the design group with, I'm in the design group with her. She's been in there longer than me. But I enjoy talking to her, and I've met some really cool people in that group. Okay, so we got the sides done. So now we're just going to add, I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and then we're going to put 2 in the center, and then we're putting her in. So while y'all waiting on me, we got the great debate. And the great debate is, what do we want to name this hairy chick? Y'all help me come up with a name. I got a few things in mind, but let's see what y'all can come up with. What kind of name would you name her? What's up, Kim? What would you name her? Because she is crazy looking. She really is. So you tell me, what would you name her? You want me to show her again so y'all can get an idea of what she looks like? Because when I was designing her, I had all kinds of names go through my head. And then I was like, what do I want to name her? So I'm going to show y'all real quick what she looks like. so y'all can try to come up with a name for her. And if you're just popping on, I'm Trisha. I own Sweet Tea's Craft House. I have a group page. I have a business page. I have a YouTube channel. I have an Etsy shop. Everything is Sweet Tea's Craft House. Everything. Okay, let's pop this one in and I'm going to show you this old girl. And y'all tell me what we should name her.
I'm getting the shower.
I'm lying. Get your butt out of here. What do y'all think we should name her? Y'all, what should we name her? Y'all let me know. Y'all come up with something. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Let's get her a name together. Because I honestly, like I said, I've thought of a couple, but I really don't know. But I got to come up with a name. Definitely got to have a name for her. But she's creepy. She's definitely a creepy looking thing. But that's what Halloween's all about, right? Okay, we got one more after this, and then we're going to put the ones in the center, and we're going to place her. Let me make sure my glue gun is good and hot. Whew. My foot is so swole, girls. One of these days, it's going to stop doing it, and I can get back to my normal self 100%. Okay. So, we got all that in there. Let's turn our gun up. Let's cut the two center pieces and let's pop her in. Alright, so we're going to cut I'm going to say about two 20-inch pieces for the center. And you're going to do it the same way, but you're just going to put them in differently. And I'm just going to take a piece of my wire that I made my crossbar with, and I am going to cut it in half. And it is wire, so you're going to have to use your wire cutters to cut it. You can't cut it with scissors unless you want to mess up your scissors. Okay, so when you do these for the center, you're going to take them and you're going to pull them up in the center. You're going to get like a ball, so to speak. I wouldn't say a ball, but you know. Then you're going to take your floor wire and you're going to tie it off in the back. Hey, hand me an Advil. Okay, so you're going to tie it off really tight in the back. And then you're going to place it down on this crossbar. And you're just going to tie it off so you don't have a hollow center. Alright, then you're going to take your other one and you're going to do the same. You're just going to do it just like that. Get your little butterfly together. You're going to scrunch it up. Get your little bottom here and you're going to wrap your floor wire around it. Twist it off. Would stay in. Watch, but must head to work. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Karen. You have to work. I wish I could go to my job. How about Raylan? Angelique, Gladys Kravitz. What's up, girls? Alright, so we're putting in this last one in the center, and then we're fixing to put old girl in here. We're going to glue her down. And I promise you, she ain't going nowhere. As much glue as I'm about to put on the back of her head. Now, when I was designing her, as you can see, I did not put anything on the back of her head. Simply because she's going to be glued down. So, I think I want to put her here. I'm going to make sure I want her like kind of hanging off the top, but in the center at the same time. So, I think I got her where I want her. Now, I'm going to take my gun. And I'm beating to pop it down on her. And like I said, she ain't going nowhere. This Gorilla Glue gonna hold her in. I promise I'm gonna use 2 sticks if I got to. Alright, so I think I got plenty on here to start with. So I'm gonna pop her right down where I wanted her. Right there. And all of her hair, her pumpkins, her flowers, everything is going to kind of lay off the top. Yeah, she's definitely not going nowhere. So now that I got her head secure, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to pop some glue behind her neck and make sure she don't go anywhere. And I promise you she will not go anywhere. And then we're going to make the bow. Yep, she's in. She is definitely in, girls. So I'm going to show you, girls, what we got going on so far. And I'm fixing to make a huge, like almost bow tie. Check her out. Told you. Told you. She ain't going nowhere. Okay, so these are the 3 ribbons that I chose. A black and gold 4-inch, a pumpkin and burlap with the orange and the pewter, and then the yellow. All to match. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Yes, beautiful. Hello from Virginia, from the big VA. What's going on? Okay, so I'm going to take this, and because I don't know how long I want her bow yet, I am just going to give her a long tail, and then I'm making a big bow. So let's see. I want to make sure she's even on both sides. And this is some thick ribbon, girls. This is not no thin ribbon. It's kind of being hard to work with here. Yep, that's exactly where I want it on her. Okay, so now I'm going to add this pumpkin. If I can get it cut, I should have cut these to begin with, but it's okay. So now, I got my pumpkin cut, so I'm going to run that pumpkin down, and then I'm going to make my loops. And I'm going to make another loop. Make sure they're even. And then I'm going to put the yellow in. Y'all, me and my husband, there was a wasp in the house. And oh my goodness, this wasp in here was flying around. We tried to catch it. And girls, we killed it, but at the same time, well, we think we killed it, but at the same time, we can't find it. Ain't it right, babe? We cannot find it. We don't know where it went, so I'm scared to death. Scared to death that I am going to step on the stinger. So every time I step on something, I'm like, eh! I think I'm stepping on it. And I'm so scared. I don't want to get stung. Okay, so I got my ribbon, my bow rather, and I'm just tying it off as tight as I can. And then I'm going to put it in here kind of sideways. And I want y'all to know, I practiced this thing and how I wanted to do it like 3 different times before I actually put it together. I want to make sure she's where I want her. She needs to go up just a tad bit. I want to make sure I get her up here. Okay. Make sure she stays in. She's not going nowhere. Okay. So now I got my bow in here. Now I'm going to cut her tails. Okay. So let's cut her tail. And so I think I'm going to cut it just a little shorter on this side. Okay. And then we're going to cut her over here. There we go. Alright, so we got all that cut. We got our bow on her. Let's cut this one down just a tad bit. And then we're going to go in and we're going to add all of our ribbon. But so far, girls, so far, this is what we got. So far, that's what we're working with. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. You like that? Y'all like it? I love it. I freaking love it. So this is going to be more of your, Amy, I need to talk to you, Amy Hodge. So remember that, girl. Me and my husband need to talk to you. Hey, Miss Les Joe, how are you? So I'm going to go in and I'm going to throw some of this black and gold in. Let me make sure I got my toes. I want to add a few of these in. Throughout the wreath. Not a whole lot, but I do want to add a few. Alright, so we're going to put a few of them in. I'm sorry, I'm walking circles around you guys. And we've got a lot of embellishments to put in this wreath. I mean, we got a lot. I have pumpkins and I have florals. So y'all hang tight. We are going to get these done. We're going to get our ribbons in here. And this is so outside the box for me because you girls know I always do like my, I'm always doing my, I can't even talk. I'm always doing like my 2.5 inch and then my 1.5 through all my twists. But I wanted to try something different with her. And I cannot for the life of me believe that after all this time, I finally got her together. I stinking love her. And I may end up wanting to keep her for myself. So all I'm doing, like I said, I'm just going around and I'm adding this 4-inch. And I'm kind of doing it like every other. I'm not doing the 4-inch in every one. So I'm just adding it in like every other tie. And yeah, every other tie. And then we're going to go in and add the other ribbon on top of it. But we're going to do it a little different. And I just thought this black and gold was like a perfect touch for her. Let's see, I think I'm going to add one more here. And then I think we're going to be done with the black and gold. Let's pop her right here under this bow. Okay, so this is my last one of these. And then, get out of there. Okay. So that's the last 4-inch I'm putting in. So I'm going to hold her up and show y'all where we're at with just what we put in. We haven't put in everything, honey. We got a long ways to go. She's going to be a beauty. So, make sure I got this stuff up. Last thing I need is something to stick in my foot. Okay, this is where we're at now with just the 4-inch ribbon. Look at that. Isn't she a beauty? And we're not even done with her yet. So, we got the 4-inch ribbon in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around with my, what do you call this color? What do you call this? It's like a mustard. Y'all like it? What do y'all think? Y'all think it's going to turn out pretty? I hope so. I hope so. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make just a single loop. And it's going to have to be a little bit longer than that. So I'm just going to drop this in the floor and just run around and pop these in here. And again, I'm just putting them in the same loop. Just like that. Alright. Then, once I get these yellows put in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that pumpkin ribbon and I'm just going to pop it through. Want to make sure. Alright, so we got the yellow. We're just popping it in all of the loops where the 4-inch is at. And then, like I said, we'll come back and we'll put the pumpkin one in there. Y'all, I'm just like over the moon happy how all this is turning out. Because I was a little worried. I was like, is it really going to come out like I want it to? I was just worried. And then trying to match colors is not always easy, girls. I promise you, it is not always easy. It can be super stressful, and if Cara is still on here, she can tell you. I mean, sometimes I'll put Reese to the side and just be like, I'm not even doing it because it's just so stressful trying to match colors. Like, it's unreal. But this black and gold, with everything she had going on, this was just it. This was what I wanted to do. And I said, this is what's happening. This is it. This is what she's going to have. Okay, so we got all the mustard in, and that's just what I'm calling it. It's the mustard. And now we're going to take that pumpkin, this pumpkin here that I have. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I'm just going to pop a few pieces of the pumpkin in the top row because we've added everything in the bottom. So now I'm just going to add it in the top. And I'm trying to think if I can do it like this. So let's turn this up. What I'm doing is trying to figure out a different bow to put in, a different type of bow, instead of the same old bow. So let's pop this in. Where is mine? There we go. We're gonna put her in here. Yeah, I'm trying not to overthink it, but I just want my bows pretty. Okay, and that is definitely not working out like I wanted it to, so I'm just going to do it the way I was going to do it and just leave it. Because you're right, Cara, sometimes you can overthink it and you can screw it up. Okay, so just put the pumpkin in just like I was going to from the get-go. And all I'm going to do is just tail it over on both sides. I made one loop, and of course, one loop, you still got two tails. So I'm just going to pop a few of these pumpkin loops up here on the top and move right along. And I may just, like, after I put this one in, I know it's only two, but what I may do is just add my embellishments and come back and add the rest of my pumpkin ribbon. But I just want to make sure. Okay. So we got that, and that. All right, now. Voila! So, this is what we got so far, girls. Now, y'all tell me what you think. And we're going to start putting some embellishments in. But I think right now, she's gorgeous. But I want her bow kind of sideways. So, now, we're going to go in, we're going to add some fall leaves and some pumpkin. So I have these leaves, let's see. Woohoo! Cut these little tags off. Hobby Lobby always puts some tags like right down here where you can hardly get to anything. So I'm going to add some leaves like right under her neck. And then I'm going to add a big pumpkin here. So I need my wire cutters and my glue. So we're going to cut her down just a tad bit. The pumpkin, and also, come on, get out of there. Uh-oh. I wanted to cut down the fall leaf. Look at that pumpkin. That pumpkin is to die for. Look at that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to glue it down. We're going to glue it down, and we're going to pop it right under her neck, kind of at an angle. I don't want it to be sticking on her, but at the same time, I want it to kind of stick under her. Make sure I'm gluing the right end of this pumpkin. Woohoo! I love it. Okay, so now we're going to stick that pumpkin right there. And then I have an orange pumpkin that I want to stick right down here. And then we're going to go around the wreath and we're going to start adding some embellishments and some florals. We have lots of stuff to go in it. So we do have quite a few of these that I picked up to go in here as well, that I'm just going to randomly kind of throw around in here. And I know this angle really sucks. Y'all can't really see what's going on, but I promise you, when I am done, you'll be able to see it 1000%. So again, I'm just running some embellishments around. I wanted to throw some of the same embellishments that's in her hair. I wanted to kind of throw them around the wreath. On the bottom half, there's plenty on the top half, but I did want to put some on the bottom half. So, okay. So we're going to pop some in here. I don't want to run it through the mesh, but I do want to run it through the burlap that I have here. So we're just going to pop some of them in down here on both sides. And I am going to use my pick machine because they are falling apart over here. So just to make sure they don't go anywhere, I'm going to use the pick machine. I need to grab a couple of glue sticks. Y'all, she is going to be lit. She going to need a drink when I'm done with her. Great day. She's going to be like, girl, get me a glass of wine, honey. You done beat me to death and hooked me up and just tell you what. You have made me look some kind of gorgeous, old sweet tea. So, like I said, I'm just going through adding some different, and burning myself up over here. Some different little embellishments. And I also have some of these. And look, let me explain something to y'all. Yeah, girl, we got to take her out for a cocktail. Let me tell you, me and her, we've had our rounds in the past couple of weeks, but it's all good. But what I was going to say, y'all need to run to Hobby Lobby, because let me tell you, they have got some awesome fall stuff out right now. Thank the good Lord. I have a lot of fall stuff left over from last year, but their fall stuff was just to die for, y'all. I mean, like, seriously, it was like, it's just so pretty in there. All the fall stuff they have, and they have such a beautiful line this year. Like, they have a lot of Martha Stewart fall this year, and I just really and truly, look at there, I done burnt my finger up. I really and truly like that line they got this year. Last year it was like, I don't know, it was kind of iffy, but this year, again, you need to run to Hobby Lobby, because it is nice. And then they got so many different choices. And the colors, oh my goodness, they had a blue, like a dark, I don't want to call it a royal blue, but it is a beautiful blue pumpkin up there. And let me tell you, that thing is somewhat kind of gorgeous. So again, I'm just gluing in the rest of my embellishment, making sure everything stays. Okay. Let's see, what else do I want to add? Let's add some more fall over here. I want to add a few more fall leaves through here. Yep, that's exactly where I want to put it. Let's get that out. Glue her down. Make sure she don't go nowhere. Is my sister on? I told her I was going live, but I don't think she's on. Let's go back this way. Come on, get in there. There we go. So I got some fall there. Got my leaves there. All right, let's add. Let's get this other pumpkin in here. I got orange. Look at there. Orange velvet pumpkins. So we're gonna put an orange velvet pumpkin up here around the top because I have one. Well, I have one here, here, and here, so I want to put one up toward the top. So we're gonna add her up top, right here. Make sure she don't go nowhere. She's up top. And then we're going to put some of these little yellow daisies. I was thinking about putting like a sunflower in here, but I think I've changed my mind about that. I don't really think a sunflower is going to fit the little theme I'm trying to go with over here. But I am having to use my pick machine, girls, to make sure this stuff don't go anywhere. But I know my big head's in your way. Just hang on a minute, and I'll try to get it out of your way. But, okay, I got them in there. Let's go around to this side. And girls, I think after I add this last stem, I think I'm going to wrap her up because that old saying is, you don't want to do too much, you can overdo it. And when I think I'm done, I just need to stop. You know, I just need to quit while I'm ahead. So I got that one in there. And these do have the picks on it. And they are very sharp, girls. So when you're using these, 9 times out of 10, you don't have to glue them because they're going to stay. So I just want to see if that's going to be enough, or if there's anything else I want to add. There is a pine cone in her hat. I may add a pine cone there, there, and there. And that's going to be it, my friends. And then I'm going to show her to you. I'm so stinking proud of her, though. I worked so hard on her for so long. And just undoing her and doing her and undoing her and doing her. Glue. Alright, so yes, I am going to pop these 3 pine cones in, and that is going to be a wrap on her. And I'm going to put that one right there. And then I'm going to put the other one up here with this pumpkin. Okay, girls. Okay, girls, y'all ready? Y'all ready to see?
I know I do not cook for nothing.
Y'all ready to see? Hang on, I'm about to show you. Same thing you do, Kylie. You don't eat right off. So just hang tight. Let me add this. I remember, see, I can't make my mind up. Am I done or am I not done? But I wanted to add this because this is in her hat. So I did want to add these berries down here. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yes. Yes, y'all. Look. Y'all ready to see it? Watch back, Kylie. Let's see it. What do you think, boo-boo? You like it? I'm ready to show it to you.
Yeah.
Check her out. Check her out. What do y'all think? Do y'all like her? You like her? Yay! She's got pumpkins and y'all, look at these pumpkins. They're to die for in here. But this is my first mannequin head wreath. I absolutely love her. My daughter helped me. I kept going, hey, what do you think? Hey, what do you think? So we kind of went back and forth until we got this design together on her face. So, y'all, she is definitely going to be for sale in my Etsy shop. Thank y'all.
Why don't it scroll on its own?
Facebook's just doing this crazy thing right now. It's been doing it for a minute. It won't let you scroll. It will let you scroll, but it won't scroll. So, y'all, I'm going to post some pictures of her. Thank y'all so much. Y'all like to see it on the back of my shirt?
I saw that. I was like, what is she talking about?
What?
You do fabulous.
Thank you, Miss Paula. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Miss Belle, Miss Darren. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Like I said, she will be for sale in my Etsy shop. I'm going to post her as soon as this live is over. I should have posted her beforehand, but it's okay.
Who is this?
This is, that's Cara. Thank you, Miss Paula. Miss Cara is my moderator. She's helping me, so she's under my name. She's thebomb.com.
I was about to say, how do you comment on your own stuff?
Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank y'all, everybody. And I may pop in later on this week and show y'all the Harley Quinn mannequin I'm going to be working on, because that's either going to be next Sunday or Monday. Remember, my lives are now scheduled. I am Sundays and Mondays. But hey, if you are not subscribed on my YouTube channel, you need to go subscribe, because I am going to pop in and out on YouTube Tuesday through Saturday. One day I'm going to go live on YouTube. Don't know that day yet, but I'm going to do it. So, if you can't get enough of your girl, yep, hers going to be on YouTube too. My daughter's over here tripping. And one more time, we never came up with a name for her, but we're going to come up with one. Because she was actually my first. And she's actually my second, but my first was a garden face. This one is in my wreath. So this is actually the first wreath that I've actually done with a mannequin head, and I think it turned out really pretty.
Call her Autumn.
So I think my daughter just come up with a name. Miss Autumn. Miss Autumn. And I think, you know, when I first put in the description Mannequin Monday, so I think that might be what I do on Mondays, is just do a mannequin. I might do a micro mini, or I might do a mini, or I might do a life size. But I think I might stick with that, girls. And I appreciate y'all, but I'm going to go drink my coffee and sit down and get off of my foot. It looks like a balloon is inside of it, and I need to rest it for a little bit, but I appreciate all of y'all. And if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's Sweet Tea's Craft House. Please go like and follow my business page at Sweet Tea's Craft House. Everything is Sweet Tea's. So thank y'all and have a good night.